Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in this video, I have a AT&T FirstNet network update for you guys. This is from Urgent Communications. I will leave it in the description down below so you guys can check it out. So FirstNet CTO highlights coverage extension efforts as initial Band 14 build out nears completion. Remember, this started at the end of 2017, and they are now nearing completion. Just to show you guys, this could also give you an idea of how extensive and how at scale T-Mobile's N71 deployment is, because T-Mobile started around the same time with their low band 600 megahertz deployment. So I'll just read off this brief paragraph. FirstNet Authority CTO Jeff Bratcher said that the contracted AT&T repeatedly has exceeded expectations in its Band 14 deployment, which is more than 95% complete, contracted to be finished next March. This initial build-out phase likely is expected to be completed later this year, according to AT&T filings with the SEC. Completion of this initial Band 14 deployment will be a big milestone, but FirstNet Authority officials have been busy planning for future development of the build. So the initial build is around the $6.5 billion that AT&T has spent, which is essentially a reimbursement that they received from the government. So this will let you know. So they started at the end of 2017. They started slow out the gates because of equipment. They didn't get enough equipment in as quickly as they would have liked. So they started off slow. So they really got going in 2018, then 19, 20, 21, 22. So they've been at this roughly around 4 years, really like upgrading, modernizing all of their entire footprint, not just a piece of it, not just, 20% of it. No, they went and they started work in the year of 2018 where they accelerated. They started the work on touching their entire footprint, all of their sites with this Band 14 spectrum. That meant some of the last remaining HSPA-only sites that had T1 backhaul needed to be ripped and replaced. And then, of course, AT&T also needed to build new sites outside of their footprint, which they have been doing over the last several years and will continue to do. So this is phase one. So there's going to be a phase two, a phase three. So some of the phase two work was also getting the 5G core and making that available for first responders. C-band will eventually also be made available for first responders. And then millimeter wave will also be incorporated into that. So there will have to be additional reimbursements coming from the government potentially to allow AT&T to further extend the network beyond its reach, where it currently reaches natively. And this goes for areas where Verizon and T-Mobile may not have any incentives to build out. That's really where FirstNet is meant to go. It's meant to go to areas where there is no return on investment for Verizon and T-Mobile to chase. So AT&T is building in these areas for first responders with government reimbursement. That is something that Verizon and T-Mobile just do not have any access to. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I will leave this article in the description so you guys could check it out from Urgent Communications. So like I said, the first phase is almost completed, 95% complete. We will see what the next phase is. I think the main priority for the government was the Band 14, that goes on all sites, and that was part of the requirement upon signing the contract. There could be a second or a third phase to where they have to get mid-band to a certain percentage or C-band, but that remains to be seen as to how aggressive they go on it in AT&T and FirstNet, and then we will see what the additional potential reimbursement from the government looks like if they do get more reimbursements. So make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel, like, share, subscribe. Follow my social media outlets for more updates and interactions. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See you in the next one. Peace.